Well, good morning, morning, my friends. What is up? It is your friend and pal Seth. My pronouns are he and they. I want to welcome you into our morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day. It is day number 139, y'all, of our morning inspiration videos. I cannot believe that 139 videos. In addition to it being day number 139, it is also Tuesday, and I like to call Tuesdays terrific Tuesdays or choose days. Tuesday kind of always harking back to that power of choice that we have every single day that we wake up. All right. So I will wish you a happy, terrific Tuesday for today. And I will actually also ask you, what do you choose for today? What's the type of mindset that you choose to cultivate for today? All right. So I hope that you're doing well, that you're making it the most fantastic day ever for today. And if you find that you're needing just a little bit of some extra added boost of some extra motivation, I hope this video serves to do that. Helps you to feel just a little bit better, maybe 1 to 3% better. Hey, y'all, let's stretch it to 4 or 5%. Okay. There we go. All right. So inside of this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about what we're going to be discussing inside of our community of practice that meets this morning, y'all, today, okay, at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you would like to join us, you get with me down in the comments below this video, let me know. You can get with me on social media, let me know. Or if you got the link to this video via an email, you can reply back to the email and say, Seth, I want to come to group today. I don't have the Zoom link. I go, hold up, sacre bleu. No, that will not happen. Okay. And I will send you the Zoom link. Okay. You can come on the group and we can have an awesome time. Okay. So there we go. All right. So what are we actually going to be doing today in group? Well, today is our Achieving Wellbeing group. And the topic for today is 360 in relation. Absolutely love that. All right. So our incredible, I'm telling you, incredible songs for inspiration, songs for inspiration for today. We have the songs 360 Trick Shot by Yola Green 23. Absolutely amazing song in French. He is an amazing Parisian artist. The song's in French. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful. All right. In addition to that, we have the song I Already Dug Your Grave by Alameda. Two amazing and really powerful songs. All right. So if you get a chance to listen to them, download the lyrics, download the translation if you want for the French one. Hey, y'all, absolutely incredible. All right. So in addition to our amazing songs for inspiration today, we're going to be, again, just continuing with our circle of control exercise, looking at what is inside of our control and what is not inside of our control. All right, this is something that's really important for our health and our wellness and our recovery. All right, and the thing is, the question to always ask yourself is, what is one thing that is inside of our control that we can take responsibility for today? Because the thing is, we don't have control and we can't take responsibility for the things that we don't have control over. All right, so we can only take responsibility for actually what we do have control of. So the question I will ask you is, again, what is one thing that's in your control that you can take responsibility for today? All right. So we're going to be getting deep today, but it's going to be an incredible day. Okay. We're going to be dealing a lot with emotions today. And I also really love that. All right. We're going to be working a lot with emotions today. One of the things we're going to be talking about today is about setting SMART goals for our emotional wellness. And I don't know how many of you all know about the SMART framework in order to achieve goals, but S.M.A.R.T stands for specific goals, measurable, attainable or achievable, realistic, and time management or time related. All right. So this is kind of what we're going to be talking about today, is using the SMART framework to kind of create goals for our emotional wellness. And again, as I said, each letter of the SMART, S-M-A-R-T, stands for a different principle to help us make our goals more easy, more effective, and also like easier to achieve as well. So we're going to be kind of going through all of those and everything. But in essence, pretty much what the essence of what we're going to be talking about today is, setting SMART goals for emotional wellness. And using this method, we can turn a general idea, like, let's say we have a goal for, I want to be more emotionally healthy, just as an example. You could literally turn that into a clear, actionable plan using this incredible framework. All right, so that's one of the things we're going to be talking about today, is setting these SMART goals for our emotional wellness. And this is something that's really, really powerful. All right. Another thing we're going to be talking about is working with difficult emotions. Now, who here has, emotions that cause them difficulty, or emotions that we may not like? Okay, I'm going to put my hand up and I'm going to say yes. All right. So, I think we can all kind of attest that, we may have emotions that we don't really like, that don't really fit, that we just want to get rid of. But being able to kind of work with those difficult emotions and being able to kind of work through them and not let them overpower us is something that's really, really important and really, really powerful. So we're going to be looking at some techniques for today on how to actually work with our difficult emotions and not let them overpower us as much. All right, and not let them control our life or control the things that we're doing, or anything, our daily lives. All right, so that's another thing we're going to be talking about today, and it's amazing. Another thing we're going to be looking at is, how do we want to feel each day? Now, remember how I said today was Tuesday, and again, we have the power of choice. I call it today Tuesdays for a reason. All right. The thing is, we have the power of choice when we wake up each morning. Okay, we choose how we're gonna approach the day, how we're gonna approach different things that happen, different people we come into contact with, all of that. So a big question we can ask ourselves is, how do we want to feel each day? How do we want to approach each day? All right. So we're going to kind of be looking at that a little bit also in further detail as well for today. We have a long list of things that we can feel each day and everything. We're going to see which of them kind of relate to us. All right. So that is something that's also really, really powerful, and we're going to be talking about today. As I said, we're going to be getting deep today. All right. So we're going to be talking about how do we want to feel each day. Again, using, the power of choice and everything. We're going to be talking about working with those difficult emotions and not letting them really overpower us, and figuring out how to navigate them. We're also going to be talking about setting SMART goals for emotional wellness and everything, and how to use that SMART framework, the S.M.A.R.T framework, in order to make goals that we have for our emotional wellness, which will ultimately lead to a clear, actionable plan for all of us. All right. We're again always going to be looking at our circle of control, looking at what's inside of our control and what's not inside of our control, what we can take responsibility for, and what we may not be able to take responsibility for as well. In addition to listening to those incredible songs as well for today. So y'all, it is going to be a very, very powerful group for today. All right. So if you're able to come join us, definitely do. All right. So I will end this with, from the Wellness and Life Advice document by Will and Jen, under the heading of 16 Ways to Calm Yourself When Life is Getting Tough. The advice for today is, keep going forward. Small steps, no matter what. And this is something that, again, is also really, really powerful. We always have to keep finding ways to keep moving forward. And the thing is, the smallest step can make the biggest difference when we're setting goals, when we're figuring out, how to navigate our emotions, when we have the power of choice, all of that, when we have the power of choice literally every single day. But, looking at this and being able to kind of navigate all of this is really, really important and really, really powerful for all of us on a daily basis. All right. So that will about do it for your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day. I will say, don't quit before the miracle happens, my babies. Find ways to keep moving forward, because you're amazing. You're worth it. Let us join hands and do this together. Okay. I will also say, stay positive, stay motivated, stay focused on your amazing, huge, big dreams and goals, my friends. All right. Thank you so freaking much for watching your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day. And I will see you, you little cutie. God, you're cute. What are you doing later? I'm sorry. I will see you. Yes, I will. In the morning inspiration video for tomorrow.